Hello, so what you've just seen there is the start of the media wall going in. So I've just cleared all the architrave and skirting board off and give it a quick back. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. So it's going to be a lot of time-lapse stuff, just because a lot of it's slow process. But yeah, so I'll just flick the camera around and talk you through what's going to be happening. So here I have a template, TV template. So this is the screen I'm going off, which is a 55-inch screen. It's a curved screen. So when it's on the wall, you don't really get the benefit of the curve. But you know, it's about 5-6 year old, that telly, but still going good. Put it this way, I've actually bought another telly since then, and that's died on us. So yeah, so we're going to use this screen as for measurements, and obviously any other future TVs we might get, they'll have to be a similar size, which for this size range is perfectly adequate. So yes, that's the template. So we've kind of marked up between me and Geordie. We've sat down, we've had a look at where we want it to go. So we've kind of got the height. Now I need to mark up its exact position. So that's what you're going to see next. So we've had a hiccup with the camera. I thought I was recording and I wasn't. So yeah, as you can see in the back, I've started doing the stub wall for the media wall. It's probably a good job it stopped recording actually, because it's been a nightmare. Piece of 3x2 fell down, whacked me on the head. So that were all fun. So yeah, I'll just show you what I've done so far. So yeah, here we are. So using a bit of reclaimed timber just for this media wall. Just, you've probably seen in an earlier video that timber that's come out of loft. Just reusing it, save wasting. Oh, music's on in background. I don't want to get cancelled for copyright. So yeah, that's where the telly's gonna go. It's been a right bloody faff as this one. You alright, bud? So yeah, clonked myself on the head a few times. Jodie's been involved in a bit of this. So yeah, so as you can see, it's slowly coming together, but we're just gonna have to keep playing, see where we get with it. Them angles are bloody hard work, as you can probably see in that top left corner. I buggered up on, well, I didn't bugger up, it's a funny angle because you can't get a perfect 45 because you've got this here. So it'd have to be a straight, then a 45, but that's not quite 45 either. So yeah, I just had to bodge it a bit, but it's solid, you know. If this were a customer job, obviously you wouldn't do that, but because it's my own, I'm not too fussed. It's still solid, you're not going to see it, it's going to all be covered, it'll look good when it's done. So yeah, I need to get this framework a bit more secure onto the wall now. And then yeah, so I'm not going to record anymore till I start bringing the next frame, which is out here. So got to replicate the exact same frame again on top, just to bring it out more. But yeah, that's it guys. So that's it for this bit anyway. Further into the video you will see more of this taking shape, but that's it for this particular bit. I know I said that'd be it for this bit, but I've ended up putting more bits on. So just let me flip camera and I'll show you. So yeah, added more bits. So essentially I'll do that again, build the exact same frame and bring it out twice the depth, fix the new frame to this frame. Yeah, not bad for reclaimed timber, better than wasting it. So yeah, I'm not going to put noggins on this one because this is just the main one for framing the outer one too. But yeah, I'll put noggins on the other one wherever the plasterboards are going to finish. Yeah, that's it. So just need to build another frame. Not today, big clean up job now. But yeah, that's where we're at so far. You'll see it all finished in this video. It won't be like a separate video, but just for today, in terms of recording and working, yeah, that's it for now. So for you, I'll see you in literally less than a second. For me, I will see you whenever you get a chance to carry on. That's it. So as you've just seen, I've put this TV in place of where it will go permanently. If you're wondering why I've done it before the media wall's been finished, it's quite simply because I need to do some work on the chimney, so I've just put it here for now. Obviously I'll take it on and off. Who's that bugger there? Do you recognise him? So yeah, I'll take it on and off obviously as I'm doing the work. The frame, I've put the first frame on. If you're wondering why the screen comes out further than the frame, again, there's a second frame going in, a complete new frame, which will be the exact same, but just bring it out twice the depth. Let me flip the camera and I will explain. So, as you can see, that's the first frame in. So the screen comes out further than the frame at the minute. If it were a thinner bracket and a thinner telly, it might even get away with one frame, but I want it a bit deeper, to be honest. So I'll show you now. I'll just use one piece of timber. So the video, like my time lapse in cutting 3x2 is a bit boring. So I've pre-cut everything ready for the next frame. As you can see, this is the reclaimed timber. I don't like wasting stuff, so if it's good to go, I'll reuse it. But yeah, as I said, this, as you can see the edge of the screen, it will have another piece on and then plasterboard on top. Hang on, let me turn the telly off, actually, it's a bit distracting with that screen on. So, 1 minute. So if you look there, that will have another piece, so I'll bring it out further, plus plasterboard. So yeah, you'll see that in the next part of the video anyway. So yeah, that's it up to this point. I'm gonna have a clean up now. If you're wondering why I'll probably keep changing clothes through this video and, you know, keep cleaning up and then stuff appearing, disappearing, it's quite simply because I'm just doing this in bits and pieces, like a couple of a little bit of time after work each day. So although the video is all one piece, the actual real time, it's been done in sections. So yeah, that's that. So what you've just seen there is me adding the second frame to the first frame. So that brings it out a good 6 inch. So when you see the screen go back in, you'll see that it's behind the wall now, like actually sat in rather than out. So what you will have seen there is basically the second frame being nail gunned together and nail gunned to the first frame. But what I'm going to go and do in a minute off camera, because it won't be very interesting, is basically fire a load of 5-inch screws from one frame into the other just to strengthen it up. And also something I did off camera that you want to see is basically I've put a lot of L brackets on just to fix the frame a bit more to the wall. So it's been nail gunned straight to the floor, because it's a timber floor underneath, and it's been drilled and plugged down the edge. So what I'll do, I'll flip the camera and just show you. So yeah, basically I put L brackets in like that, just to fix it. That crack was already there, so yeah, and again, just like that. So yeah, that's where we're at the minute. I'll just zoom out, come back again. So yeah, that's how it's looking. We're just debating on shelving, where to put shelving. I've put expanding foam along the bottom there because there's a bit of a gap at the back. So yeah, just debating on shelving now. So like I said, I've reused all reclaimed timber, just because I hate timber being wasted. So there's some bits that are bent a little bit and, you know, curving, but the main screen bits. But once all the plasterboard goes on, I'll be able to square it all off properly with plasterboard, so you won't tell the difference once it's done. But yeah, so that's where we're up to right now. So something a little bit different, just to update you on. You might recall in one of the first videos, or the first video, I can't remember, about me saying about this piece of land at the back of ours, about how I was interested in potentially buying it or renting it. Well, I managed to get out of the landowner, and let's say buying it's completely out of the question. Completely out of the question. Just money, just never going to happen. However, we have secured it, so we are going to be renting it. So I'm not sure of the actual size of it, but it's a massive space. Me and the landlord met this morning. So he owns a lot of, well, say a lot, a few houses, properties, and this piece of land come with one of the properties, so he doesn't usually deal with land as such. But yeah, so they were looking at different options as well, and basically overall they wanted to keep it as a green space. A couple of developers were interested in it. So yeah, so we've had a good chat, and we have, well, not quite officially on paper, but soon to be on paper, our piece of land for rental. Let me flip the camera and I'll show you. So yeah, I've currently stood at the back, and that's looking now to the front. So obviously with the house renovations, you're not really going to get to see much here, and there's probably not going to be a lot happening with it for a year or two. Potentially a shed going on it, keeping on top of it, keeping it clean and tidy and all that business. But yeah, nothing major at this point. We'll see what the future brings. The house is my priority. Obviously, when I spoke to the landlord of this piece of land, he did, you know, he was interested to know what I was going to do with it, and said obviously it's got to, anything I do's got to be within planning, and you know, it's got to be kept as a green space essentially, which is what I want and which is what they want, so it's win-win. So yeah, that's where we're at. Reported that for fly tipping. Hopefully council will come and shift that. That's been there a couple of months now. But yeah, quick few ideas that might happen. Potentially not start the fence at the front, potentially start the fence a bit further back. So if you can see where this shed is, and then that bit of wall, and then where the next roof line is, perhaps fence line across there, and then chip in this bit of something for parking, because Jodie's currently cleaning a car out back of the house, so yeah, it'd be good for parking spaces. So yeah, that's an idea. But then just a garden really. If you have a look at next doors, they've just got it for general garden use, so yeah, it'd be something similar for us, but with potentially parking here as well. So yeah, that's that. But as I say, you know, it won't be anything major, you know, no big development or anything like that. Just a nice little garden space. So yeah, so we've secured it. Yeah, so just thought I'd update you on that bit. So you've just seen a couple of bits there, mainly the media wall and obviously the update on the piece of land out back, the garden space. So yeah, only a shortish video this week, and I just wanted to add another bit of video in here just to say that everything's getting bitsy, if that's a word, at the minute. So it's where I'm at now is trying to figure out what to do. So it's going to be like little bits of this, little bit of that. I'm still waiting on building control, so the loft's kind of at a standstill at the minute, but that's going to be the priority that I want to get done. Well, at least the flooring and the staircase, and that's, you know, that's the next big job that I want to get done. So it might be a while before you see videos. I don't know. It might be a while, but then again, I might do little bits that I can piece a bit of a video together. So we'll see how it goes. Just going back to what I said right at the beginning, you know, I might not be able to upload every week. I think apart from 1 week, I have been able to upload every week so far, but jobs are getting bitty now. And again, it's a case of, if there were loads of money in the bank, I could crack on with loads of stuff, but it's just working to budget as well, and budget is currently zero. So yeah, so what you might see coming up is bits of work on chimney, because I've got the stuff for that, and bits of electrical work. I can just see sockets behind me. I've got a reel of 2.5 now, so I might start cabling some of that. I've got some Cat 6 cable. So yeah, there's going to be bits happening. So it might be that it's a video the following week, or it might be a couple of weeks, and I'll just stitch little bits together. So you've seen a lot of the media wall just happening, and again, we're kind of at a sticking point with that. Got plasterboard for it, got insulation for it. I wasn't gonna insulate, but I've read up that there's only benefits to insulating internal walls. I wasn't sure if it was worth doing or not, but we've got the insulation, so we might as well do it. So yeah, but again, we're still debating on where to put the electrics in that media wall, so like lighting, shelving, that sort of thing. So that's why nothing else is happening with that at the minute. But yeah, so everything's a bit mismatched at the minute and a bit mixed up, but you know, we'll keep you updated. So yeah, thanks for watching once again. It's really appreciated, and I know I say it every time, but please like the video, that helps. Please subscribe to the video, to the channel, sorry, because that helps. So yeah, but thank you for watching, and I don't know when it'll be, but see you next time. Cheers, bye bye.